Hey YouTube, this is I Wanna Go Hiking. Me and Ragnar Rocks did a trade through the mail. Sorry this is upside down, but it doesn't quite work if I stand it straight up. Maybe if I tilt it down. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so Ragnar Rocks. Really cool guy. I'm learning this YouTube, so I will try to post a link to him in the bottom. If it's not there, I apologize. I'm still trying to figure this YouTube thing out, so if you'd like to go subscribe to him, you can find him in the comments, I'm pretty sure. But without further ado, let's get into it. I have opened it, but I have not looked inside. And the reason why I opened it is because I planned on filming this by holding my phone, but I decided to try something new by propping it up with a rock. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, yes. Right out of the gate. A Ragnar squad. Nar squad. That's pretty sweet. I like that. I might have to find a way to sew that onto my backpack. Other than I go through so many backpacks, I don't know if I want to waste it, but I will find something really cool to do with it. I'm assuming that is the label that went with that. So that is really cool. Thank you, Ragnar. Let's see, maybe we can... We'll put that behind the box. And move the box over here. There's also two things in here. With that color, that kind of looks like topaz. Oh, sorry. Pay attention. And it's not going to focus. We're going to have to zoom in a bit. Oh, way too much. So this really cool little crystal point. It's got kind of that topaz color to it. And topaz is my birthstone, and I surprisingly don't have any of it. So, yeah, let me know if that's topaz. That is a really cool little guy. And then this, I am guessing that is a garnet. It's got that red color. I have been told we can find garnets around here, but they are tiny. In fact, I have seen people on the side of the road on their hands and knees with a straw getting little gems out of ant piles, and that's what I'm guessing they're getting is garnets. But so yeah, if I get any of these wrong, please let me know, but that is cool. All right, so it looks like we have at least 10 things in here, all wrapped up and numbered. So let's find number one and start there. Let's see. Oh, 11 things. Okay, so we have 8, 11, 3, 7, another 8. I have 2 8s. Okay, yeah, that's too close. I'm gonna have to go back out. All right. 2 8s, a 10, a 6, a 2, a 5, a 4, and a 9. So I'm assuming the 8s are numbers, or number 1. So we will start with, we'll go with this number 8 right here since it's kind of ripped open. Alright, so this sorry, I'm still trying to figure this filming thing out. Here we go, zoom in, that gives you a better view. It's like a nice piece of agate there. Oh, yeah, there we go. I see what you're talking about. There are some water lines in there. I told him that I am an addict of agate fortifications, bands, water lines. And that is really cool. That's gonna have to go get a nice slice off of it. Oh, yeah, there's more water lines right there too. That will definitely have to be worked. Thank you very much for that one. Oh, look at the water lines in that thing. That is just phenomenal. That's definitely going to be a tumbler piece. Oh, come on, pay attention and stay in focus. I forgot to get me a thing of water, so I'm going to lick my rocks. I hope nobody objects to that. Wow. So this, like, if I was out looking for this and I seen it like that, I would walk on by. I wouldn't notice that or pick it up. I mean, it looks, you can feel the waxiness. So this is the agate, and this has got to be the host rock down here. But that is so crazy. We turn it around and look at those cool water lines. So the host rock goes up, but the water lines stay straight. That's really cool. Definitely gonna have to hit that on the polisher. See how that really pops. Ooh. And another waterline agate. Man, he wasn't joking when he told me he had waterline for days. He's probably sent me more waterline in this first package than I have ever found. So those are 3 really nice, I guess 4 really nice pieces. Thank you so much for that. I cannot wait to work those. Alright, so here we go on to number 2. If I keep holding it over here, it's because my camera is right here, but I think it's in the center of my phone. Okay, so this has got to be a little nodule, or maybe 2 separate nodules. Oh, that's really cool. Some really nice little druzy pockets. That one goes back in for quite a ways, all the way across. Those are neat. I'll have to polish those front ends up. Washington rocks taste a lot different than Utah rocks do. A little more salty, I would say. All right, here we go on to number 3. Right there, 3's a big one. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sorry about that noise. There is a dirt field next to my house, and every so often we get ignorant people that love to go ride their dirt bikes and 4-wheelers, creating dust and making me dust my house 3 times a week. But anyways, back to this. That is cool. They're like different pockets of quartz with agate bands around them. I guess I can hold it back a little further. That's some cool stuff. Kind of hard to see, but there's some really neat banding in there. Definitely have to polish the face of that thing up too. All right, that was number 3. So here we are on to number 4. 4 is this little guy, but great things come in small packages. Be back to centering again. So this, I'm assuming, is obsidian. Some nice Washington State obsidian. Either obsidian or slag, but I would guess obsidian. Focus. If that's not obsidian, please tell me. A little too dense to see through, but that's... I don't think I have any obsidian from Washington State yet. Awesome, thank you. All right, on to number 5. Front and center. He's been waiting for his time to shine. And definitely his time to shine. That is some beautiful quartz. It's got a pink hue to it. Looks like it's been tumbled. But that is just beautiful. Well, when you hold it up to the light, the pink kind of disappears. But that is still really neat. I really like that. I was watching your video the other day of your rock display, and it's really gotten me thinking that I need to do something a little better. I'll kind of show you my little half-assed display towards the end. Oh yeah, I didn't even see what that is. Sorry, I started opening 10. We are on number 6. Some red jasper. Come on. Focus. I don't want to have to restart this. That is some neat stuff. I'm assuming that is beach worn or beach tumbled. And this one, it is a red and green jasper, which is awesome because I have been trying to find red and green for quite a while. We do find green out where I look, but it's usually very pithy, or I guess what's soft, so it never polishes or tumbles properly. So that, I am excited. I can't wait to get that in the tumbler. And by the way, I ordered a new Lortone 33B tumbler, and it should be here in the next 2 days. So I will be on a tumbling party starting this weekend. And that will definitely have to go in one of the first batches. All right, so that was 6. We'll go with 7 here. So I better hurry it up. I'm on 14 minutes. I've noticed people don't like to watch my videos past about 3, so... Now, I believe this is the one you sent me a picture of over email. And that is love the banding around that little quartz pocket right there. And I'm assuming that is a smaller quartz around it. Sorry, back on the camera. Then we've got some, kind of looks like tube agates along the bottom. I'm definitely going to have to hit that with the grinder and get those to pop too. That's a really cool piece. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if these two go together. I don't think they do. Oh, wait. Oh, they do. That fits together nicely right there. All right, on to the real number 8 or the number 1. I honestly don't know. I hope I got them right. And we have more waterline. Oh, yeah, that is waterline. I gotta hold my hand back there for it to really focus right. That is cool stuff. I can't wait to get it in the tumbler. Ooh, that is beautiful. That is such a weird skin. I love seeing different skins and the way they look on the outside, because it helps me better identify stuff. Because, you know, like I said, something like that I would probably skip over because it doesn't have that waxy fill, and it almost looks just like sugar quartz, which we find dime a dozen here. We skip right over it because it's so abundant. In fact, I've only brought home 2 pieces of sugar quartz, and this is one of them. Never seen sugar quartz with banding like that before, but it is cool stuff. Alright, back to this. That is such a sweet little waterline agate. Oh, sorry, back on the camera again. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the nodules that I would find around here, but just totally different skin. That is definitely awesome. I love that thing. Oh, I'd love to find some of this stuff. And of course, more waterline. I might have to get busy tonight and start cutting and polishing. Although I have a ton of stuff I need to cut and polish, I really need to stop collecting and finish what I have. But collecting is so addicting. So it almost looks like there was another agate nodule right here. See if those fit together somehow. And the lines kind of match up. Nope. What about this guy? Nope. Sorry, I'm playing. Get back to it. Focus. Alright, that was number 8. Now we're going to go with number 9. Sorry, back on the camera. This looks like a little thing of calcite. Feels very fragile. Calcite or selenite. You'll have to let me know what this one is. Camera's having a hard time focusing. Yeah, that is a really cool piece. Come on, camera. Well, I'm sure the camera's not quite doing it justice. It's probably about the best view, but you can just see those sprays. The crystals going in different directions. That's a really cool piece. Thank you, man. All right. Now, that was number 9. So here we are, number 10. Started to open it. Ugh. Bitrodial druzy. I just love rocks. Every rock. They're all beautiful. And they all make me happy. But that is just awesome. Druzy and bitrodial. Alright, and the next piece. Ooh, that's some tiny little druzy there. Oh, you find some really cool stuff up there. I really appreciate this rock trade. I love rocks from everywhere. Okay, and on to 11, the very last one. Oh, yeah, sorry. Focus again, back on the camera. And I am assuming these are little sugar quartz rocks. If they are not, please let me know. Those are awesome. I actually, every time I go out and find sugar, well, not sugar quartz, but every time I go out and find rocks, if I do see little white round rocks, I pick them up and collect them. And I save them up. I had one in my pile, but it must have fallen in the car or something. So yes, that was... Oh, wow. Sorry. So, you told me you were going to send me some music. It made it safely. The case definitely didn't make it, but the CD is still just fine, so I really appreciate that. That's going to go straight into the CD player as soon as I'm done. You told me this was your buddy's band, and I loved that fat bass line. That was really neat, so I'm definitely going to check that out. But down below that, I found a note. So let me go ahead and read it over real quick in case there's some info that doesn't need to go onto YouTube. Oh, well, it's got a list of what everything is, so I guess we can go over it. So it says, "Hi, John. Yeah, by the way, my name is John, even though it is I want to go hiking. My real name is John. So, hi, John. Thanks for the trade. I currently do not have any material from Utah, so I am very happy to add to my collection." Well, I am glad that I can add some Utah material to your collection. I hope you enjoy the CD and the Ragnar patch. I definitely do, so thank you very much. I will find out what I'm going to do with that patch, and I will let you know. So number 1, Ragnar patch with quartz point from Hanson Creek and garnet from Snohomish County, Washington. I hope I said that right. Snohomish. Guessing that's Snoqualmie County. So it was just a quartz point and a garnet, so I was correct on that. Number 2 was a Moroccan geode with quartz druzy. Okay. Moroccan, eh? That is pretty cool. Number 3 is a quartz seam from Walker Valley, Washington. Number 4 is slag glass from Oregon Smelter. I knew it had to either be slag or obsidian. It looks so close to obsidian, and they're basically the same thing. And that's on the Willamette Valley, or Willamette River. Number 5 was rose quartz, so I was right on that. It has that pink hue to it. 6 is jasper from Dry Creek Bed in Sultan, Washington. So that's the little red one and the red and green. 7 would be quartz with banded agate and druzy pocket from Sultan, Washington. Number 8 would be the banded waterline agate from First Creek, Washington. Number 9 was calcite crystal from First Creek, so I was correct on that as well. Number 10, druzy bitrodial quartz geode pieces from First Creek, Washington. And number 11 was river tumbled quartz from various streams in Washington. Perfect. So I was pretty much right on most of that, except for the Moroccan geode. I never would have guessed it was Moroccan. But, so yeah, dude, thank you very much for that trade. I really appreciate that. You sent me some really cool stuff. Yeah, that was the last one. I'll definitely have to clean this up and do some displaying. I'll take you over here and show you my really sad little display area. Somebody was throwing that out at work one day, so I decided to grab it and keep it and turned it in my display case. But I have so many rocks that's not even close to being what I need. And I'm going to put your nice little piece of druzy bitrodial right there next to my little geode with my water line. All right, well, thank you very much for the rocks. I really appreciate that trade. It was phenomenal. I am extremely 100% happy on my end. I mean, some of these things are just awesome. I would have traded you everything in that box for just one piece of this waterline agate, but you sent me like 5 pieces. This one, that one's definitely the favorite though. So once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and end this video because we are getting close to 30 minutes. So thank you again, Ragnar Rocks. Everybody go ahead and give him a subscription or a subscribe. Say hi, tell him I sent you. Cool dude. Thanks, man.